So I think it's fair to say it took a bit of effort, but David did topple Goliath on Saturday night. Our British hero, David Haye, faced the 7'2" man-mountain Nikolai Valuev, and he smashed him up. The new WBA that's a technical term, by the way. The new WBA heavyweight champion of the world flew home to a hero's welcome at Stansted last night. And he's got up first thing in the morning to come and see us this morning as well. David, it's great to see you.
It's good to be
How are you feeling?
I'm okay, but aching. My hands, my back, my legs, everything's in pain, but I think it's just a small price to pay for being on the title.
So we've obviously read and heard you say that the second round you felt you'd done something to your right hand. Just put your hands together, see if we can get a shot. You see how damn... I don't know, where can you see that on two? Can you see how swollen David's hand is? Spin your hands around slightly. Yeah. So do you think you broke it?
Yeah, in here. I've done it before a couple of years ago. It takes a few months to get back together, but it's one of those things in boxing, especially when you're fighting a guy who's just so vast. His head was like punching a brick wall. His head was absolutely massive. The circumference of his head was 2.5 times the size of mine.
His head was 2.5. There's the two of you together.
Yeah.
It means you've got a bigger target to hit, but it also means it's twice as hard.
Yeah, it is. His skull is so thick. I hit him with my best shot, and it broke my hand in the second round. So I had to keep threatening him because it hurt him a little bit, but it wasn't nice. It hurt me just as much as it hurt him, I think.
That shot does look like a Jack Russell squaring up to a Great Dane.
Well, and if you look at him, he looks like a Great Dane. Look at the hair on him as well.
Yeah, I tried to stay out the clinches with him. I only got my face only rubbed up against his chest once, and it made my stomach turn. It was horrible.
And look, there you go. Well, the belt's not here, is it?
No, you got to remember, he's a 48-inch waist. I'm a 36. So the belt just fell off me. I put it on, it kept falling down. I'm like, what's up with this belt? And they said, no, we'll make you a new one.
So they've resized the belt.
They have to resize, make it a human-sized belt.
We were marvelling at this all the way through your training, is how you go about training to fight someone who's 7'2". But your trainer and your mentor and your friend Adam Booth came up with a novel suggestion, which was putting on these quite funky boots. We've got a shot of the boots that he wore in training.
Yeah,
they're kinky boots,
they're
aren't they?
Very kinky boots. He was in Germany. He was walking through Germany. In Nuremberg, and we saw this sort of gothic shop with all these whips and chains. Don't ask why he was looking there. Anyway, so he saw these in the window. He thought, that's a great idea, because he's 5'11".
Yeah.
So he needs to hold the pads up at 7'2", and he's having his hands up here, and I'm punching it, and it's hurting his shoulders. So he put these boots on, and it worked out perfectly. Where his hand was is where I needed to punch. So he had to have the embarrassment of wearing them through training.
Did he take them out with him on Saturday night?
I don't know why he was wearing them all the time.
He was enjoying it. The two of you, along with the rest of your team, have masterminded an incredible feat, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you've sat down, you've prepared for this meticulously, haven't you?
This guy, he'd had 50 wins. He only lost one fight out of 51, and he was a very difficult guy to beat in Germany, with his home fans, and he was a very awkward guy. His arms were so long. He was 24 stone in some fights.
Which is about 7 stone different to you?
Yeah, he's about 7 stone.
That's
7 stone
practically
weight.
a penny.
Yeah.
There was almost a penny's difference in weight between the two.
Exactly. So he was very awkward. He had such long arms, so we had to really watch his previous fights to figure out a strategy to beat him. And we managed to pull it off.
You did an awesome job. And of course your wife was there, but you haven't seen her for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been 6 weeks. When you go into training camp, you got to sort of cut off from everybody. You got to go. You go into the gym, going back to your hotel room, eating and sleeping, training, sleeping. That's all you can do. That's all you can focus on. And it's good to get the fight out of the way. The pressure's off. Because I had the whole of Britain, relying on me, and I couldn't lose. There's no way I could afford to lose. Everybody was just watching it. I was like, I have to win this fight.
I like the picture of your wife actually touching those rock hard abs.
There she is. Look,
hands stretched out. Yes, it's all mine.
And it's coming home.
Yeah, it's going home for once in 6 months.
Which would be lovely, because so you get home with wife and your son as well.
Yeah. He's only 18 months. He doesn't really know what's going on at the moment. He sort of sees me on TV and goes, Daddy.
He'll understand.
Yeah. A couple of years now.
I know your mum and dad couldn't get to the fight, but was it your mum you phoned?
I talked to mum and dad after the fight when I was in the change room. They were buzzing, because since I was a kid, I'd said I was going to be a heavyweight champ. I said it to anyone.
Since you were 3 years old?
Yeah. Because that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to fight people. I wanted to be the heavyweight champion. So I knew the heavyweight champion meant you're the best fighter in the world. So here we are.
And now you are. Yeah. You've got one big fight happening in a year's time, Johnny Lewis, which is the sort of the one you have to do.
Yes, my mandatory challenge.
Klitschko on the horizon, though?
Yeah, definitely. Unification fight. That's what I want. You've got this guy, John Ruiz, next. He's a good guy. He's won the world title a few times in the past. You know, he's a tricky little customer, but I think I'll figure out a strategy to beat him and beat him good, and then fight one of the Klitschko brothers later on in the year.
They'll be even more scared now.
Yeah, definitely.
David, it is an absolute pleasure.
good
Thank
to
you
be
so
here.
much
Great
for coming
having
in.
me.
Rest the hand up.
I will.
And we'll see you really soon.
For sure.